Keeping with the trend of making a guide on a suggested transformation on the previous guide, today I've got the long-awaited guide for the iconic Super Saiyan. But I won't just be breaking down one form. I'll be going in depth with all three transformations, all their benefits and all their drawbacks. Now with my golden form guide, I didn't do any specific percentages or anything because I suck at those types of calculations and I was too lazy to go out and type it in the converter. So for all of the Super Saiyan transformations, I'll just rank them in terms of damage output in 4 categories: basic attacks, strike super damage, ki blast super damage, and ki regeneration. Now all 3 Super Saiyan forms, all 6 if you want to be specific, function the exact same way. They give you a flat stat boost. But a couple of them add 1 or 2 extra details that I'll get to when we talk about those forms. So let's start with the first form everyone unlocks on their first playthrough of Xenoverse 2, Super Saiyan. This form, unlike Xenoverse 1, doesn't give you infinite ki, and you don't have to pick specifically between Super Saiyan 1 or 2. You can go from 1 to 2 to 3 all in one game. But the normal Super Saiyan transformation is different from the other forms for a variety of reasons. The first and most obvious difference is that you can ascend all the way up to Super Saiyan 3 with a normal transformation. Not only do you get the wild hair the form is best known for, but you also get a new stance which is arguably better than both male and female idol stances. But the real meat of this form comes down to its power boost, which the majority of it goes to melee damage. This includes basic attacks and strike supers, even ranged strike supers like Rakshasa's Claw. The boost obviously increases the stronger the form you take, meaning taking the form of a Super Saiyan 3 results in the strongest melee boost a Saiyan can get. That's not to say the form is perfect. The anime states that the form can't be held for long because it's a killer on the user's energy. Obviously, players wouldn't appreciate yet another ki drain on a transformed Saiyan, so instead, you generate next to no ki at all while sustaining Super Saiyan 3. It's actually quite pitiful how little ki you generate even off of a basic combo. I tried to put a value to it, but the least I could say at just a glance is that you gain less than a sixth of one whole ki bar after a single basic combo, making this form best applied to purely brawler Saiyans who want to end a match quickly. Next up we have the Ki Blaster variant of Super Saiyan, the Super Vegeta transformation. Unlike the standard Super Saiyan form, Super Vegeta primarily boosts Ki Blast damage and also can only ascend to the second level, meaning there is no Super Vegeta 3. But even without a third form to take, Super Vegeta 2's full Ki Blast power boost is still superior to even that of Super Saiyan 3. There really isn't much left to say about it because aside from boosting Ki Blast instead of melee damage, and only having 2 forms, it's not too different from the first transformation. But now we can talk about the weirdest Super Saiyan form that, unlike the other 2, isn't unlocked via training with Vegeta, Future Super Saiyan. Now there really isn't anything too special about Future Super Saiyan. In terms of strength, it's literally on par with Super Saiyan 1. And I mean literally. I did the testing and it gives the exact same damage boost as Super Saiyan 1. Not only that, but when it tells you that it generates more ki than any of the Super Saiyan forms, it was referring to a fully transformed Super Saiyan 3 or Super Vegeta 2, because Future Super Saiyan also generates as much ki as Super Saiyan 1, which is around 2/3 of a ki bar by the way. So what does this form offer that the others don't? Well, aside from a cool initial transformation, it also allows you to step out of the animation early, leaving you open to get your guard broken for a lot less time. Alone, that's not much of an incentive to trade it for the larger bonus that Super Saiyan and Super Vegeta offer, but if you're looking for a quick power boost with less of a risk of setting yourself up for punishment, it's not too bad of a transformation. To wrap up this video, I think I'll just rank each form based on the damage output. So looking at the list, Super Saiyan 3 is the clear king of melee damage, while both Super Vegeta forms rank the lowest. On the other hand, Super Vegeta 2 does rank the highest in terms of Ki Blast damage, but Super Saiyan 3 is matched right with Super Vegeta 1. Finally, Future Super Saiyan unfortunately doesn't hold any high positions in either damage list, but it is a suitable substitute for Super Saiyan 1 given the extra perk of cancelling the animation. Man, I took way too long to come out with this one. I think it's been a month since I was asked to make this guide, and I finally got around to it. By the way, if you don't know how I do these videos, I write a script first after I get all the information I need, then I start stockpiling footage, and once I feel like I have enough entertaining footage, then I get to editing. So basically, the reason this took so long to get out is that my script writing drive was pretty much non-existent. By that I mean I didn't feel like I could write a proper script without it sounding extremely stupid, and I didn't want to fart a video into existence without putting some kind of thought into it. Also, I've been spending a lot of time working on builds for each of my characters, including ones I've already made builds for. I've also managed to redesign some of my old builds after I discovered a few more tricks that would make them much better. As a reference, I currently have 22 functioning builds, all with their own styles and combos. Here's a quick sneak peek of what you're in for in the coming months. This is going to be a fun train to ride. Now before I end the video, the next guide that I'll be making will be on the Namekian's giant form, and hopefully it won't take as long as this guide did, especially since the form is so basic. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.